Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. Alright, this lesson is going to be about how there's going to be men on earth that we have to listen to and learn from and respect and honor. There was a big fuss about this years ago about some guys, and they came up with a doctrine that says that we don't have to honor men, and men don't need honor, and we're not supposed to honor any man except the Lord. And that's not scriptural. In scriptures, men have always been honored. The Lord has always set up certain men that are great men, righteous men, and and the nation would flock to those men to learn from and to be led by them. And it just nothing has changed. It's still like that now. We have our elders, Elder Tahar, Elder Gabar, Elder Aramlab, and Elder Rakar. We got them now, and then we have the other elders in different camps and also in your camps, who are honorable men. They're honorable men, and they're your leaders, and and when you do honor these men, it's not like you're worshiping them on a level where you put them on God status, you don't pray to them or nothing like that. You just give them honor, because they're leading you. Saying you be their help. Saying you spot them when you need. You do whatever you got to do, within the body. It's respect. It's all about respect. And only a nigga wouldn't understand that. It's really about respect and order. Okay? It's really about respect and order. Those are two things a nigga hates. Because it's not chaotic. And there's no lone wolves in this thing, man. You're going to have to answer to somebody. All right? The Lord has men down here that he respects, that he set up, okay? And we're down here learning from them, and then eventually, if the Lord exalts us, then we end up being men worthy of renown and respect, also in a leadership role. All right. So we'll start off with Ecclesiasticus 7. And let's start at 29. It says, "Fear the Lord with all thy soul, and reverence His priests." All right. "Love Him that made thee with all thy strength, and forsake not His ministers." All right. So the Lord has His priests, and He has certain men that He set up, and it says to reverence them. All right. That's what we're supposed to do. All right. It says, verse 31, it says, "Fear the Lord, honor the priest, and give him his portion as it is commanded thee, the first fruits, the trespass offering, and the gift of the shoulders, and the sacrifice of sanctification, and the first fruits of the holy things." All right. So You know what I'm saying? This is an order. This is in order. Um, and you know, we supposed to follow and reverence these men. But it starts off with fear the Lord. Because if you're doing this, you're fearing the Lord, man. And what's the beginning of wisdom? The fear of the Lord. So it shows that you're wise to honor these priests. Now, of course, we honor the high priest, which is Yahweh Shai. But the scriptures say that we are a nation of kings and priests. All right? And it says reverence his priests in verse 29. All right? So we're going to go find out what that word reverence means. Reverence in the Hebrew, Yahweh, means to fear, revere, be afraid. All right? Aslaki. It says to stand in awe of, be awed, fear, reverence, honor, respect. All right? To inspire reverence or godly fear or awe. All right? That's what it means to reverence. All right? To be in fear of. All right? To honor, respect. You fear those that have leadership over you, man, because you fear that you don't want to let them down. You don't want to show discourse, and you know what I'm saying, you don't want to show that, you know what I'm saying, you lack discipline. You know, then you fear them. You fear the priests. All right? You fear your leaders. All right? In a good way. All right? In a godly way. All right? All right? That's what you're supposed to do. You know, and you honor your leaders. All right? That's why we give double honors to them that rule over us. All right? To this day. Ephesians 6:5. It says, servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, in singleness of your heart, as unto Yahweh Shai. So it's even as to Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Because we have masters down here, man. We fear the Lord, but we also fear the men that the Lord set up, because if the scriptures say, don't touch not the apple of his eye. You know what I mean? And don't offend the little ones. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to offend, you know what I'm saying, a brother down here that's higher ranked and he's moving through the spirit, because I'm pretty sure, more than likely, man, that man is, you know what I'm saying, trying to put you on the right path, and you just being, you know, rebellious and bucking up, you know, or you just being ignorant and wicked. You know, you got to check yourself. But those men are set up by the Lord, and we're supposed to fear them, man, and you know, respect them. It's really a fearful respect. That's really all it is. All right. It says, verse 6, not with eye service as man pleasers, but as the servants of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, doing the will of God from the heart. All right. So you don't want to be a man pleaser, you know, saying somebody that's all talk, all right, and somebody that's just trying to, you know, put on a front in front of men, but behind closed doors, they're not really like that. You know what I'm saying? You serve because you know that it's right. You know, you do what's right because you know it's the right thing to do. You know, serve a righteous man, you know, and do the will of the Father, man. All right? It's really that simple. We going to have masters and leaders and down here, you know, within our nation. We always have. All right? Colossians 4 and 1. It says, masters, give unto your servants that which is just and equal, knowing that ye also have a master in heaven. So even our masters down here, our teachers, all right, that's what it means to have a master, a teacher, someone that's over you, all right, and you learn from, you know, they have a master in heaven. So it's like much is given, much is required. So they have a fearful a mindset also, you know what I'm saying? Because, they have elders and they learn from their elders and they became elders. And they're just moving through the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Trickling down the line. So, down here, man, we're going to have, men down here that are greater than us and we serve them. And with us doing that, it's us serving the Lord because they get directions from the Lord. They're following high holy days and the holy days and putting brothers in order. And we just want to make things easier on them by being in order and following directions. All right, making this thing go smoothly as possible. All right. And, honoring our masters and giving double honors and not just with words, but in deed also, So with that, all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai.